Hi, my name is Tom Peterson, and I am a member of the First Lutheran Stewardship Team for 2021. I want you to know the Holy Spirit is alive and well at First Lutheran. 2 weeks ago, we heard from the Wunderlichs about how our church has strengthened the Lord's ministry through enhanced internet service, weekly worship on Facebook, KOWZ radio, and reaching out to our members and neighbors through Zoom. Last week, we heard from two families about how our church has strengthened the Lord's ministry by expanding the education ministry to our children and providing them with the opportunity to meet their student milestones, continuing Sunday school, Bible school, and confirmation studies. Our education ministry is not only surviving, it is thriving. This week, I want to share a couple of personal stories about how I see our church strengthening the Lord's ministry by reaching out to the most vulnerable in our community during this pandemic. I spent a lot of time at the nursing home with my mom. They give her such wonderful care, but it can be a scary place for our loved ones. Super loneliness, super fear of COVID, super fear that nobody cares. But then there's a Pastor Mike. On his day off, he was there, visiting a family, helping them to say goodbye to an elderly loved one, sharing words of hope. But then there is a Pastor Heidi. I met her walking down the same hallway as I one day, and she stopped at my mom's room. She shared words of hope and gave communion to my 98-year-old mom and me. It was the very first time I had ever had communion with my mom. 14 Prairie Manor Heather House residents and 2 home sheltered residents received Holy Communion that day. Our pastors, Heidi and Mike, continue to strengthen and expand the Lord's ministry by giving hope to our most vulnerable. It is not a coincidence that these things have occurred. Our First Lutheran family, refusing to yield to the COVID virus, is making a difference, providing hope, stepping forward with their time, talent, and treasures to strengthen and expand the Lord's ministry. So I invite you to join us in making a difference and strengthening His ministry in 2021. Join us in providing hope the COVID virus will be beat down. Join us in providing hope to our neighbors, our country, and our world who are hungry, sick, and disenfranchised. Join us in continuing to learn and different ways of being His church in a safe and meaningful manner. When you can, as you can, share with us your time, share with us your talent, and share with us your treasures. Thank you so very much. God's peace.